Good day all, welcome back to Cruisin Classics YouTube channel. Today we have for you a 1975 Oldsmobile Cutlass S with the rare Y76 appearance option package. That was a regional offering for a special appearance package on the Olds for a couple of years back in the mid-70s. And depending on the region, they were given different little names and different name plates on the cars. This car was originally sold in Charleston, West Virginia, and there they were badged Oldsmobile. You got a little soldier there with his sword risen up and his shield. Very cool little emblem, actually. And the appearance package included mainly Cutlass Supreme and Cutlass Salon options on a Cutlass S. So it made it a very unique looking car. And as we go around the car, I'll mention some of those things that were part of that package of options. The most important thing about this car is it is an incredibly low mileage survivor. 17,126 actual miles. And we even have a letter from the original owner of the car's brother, a gentleman who inherited it on the original owner's death in 2010. And he stated that the mileage at that time was around 14,000. He sold it to another gentleman who sold it to the guy who brought it to us. So it's a three-owner car. But all the way from 75 up to 2010, same ownership, same person. And obviously kept it in a garage, pampered it, because it looks spectacular still. Great looking paint, Canyon copper, and it is original paint on the car. Not perfect, but really high driver quality. Got this great looking hood spear down the center. Nice standing Oldsmobile emblem. The bright split grille with the integrated turn signals there on the far left and far right, and some headlights in really bright bezels. They leap out at you. So does that chrome bumper with the black rub guard. Looks really nice. Mirror finish, you can definitely see your reflection in it. Moving around to the side of the car, the pinstriping right here, which flows down onto the door, and then another set of pinstripes which comes from the tail and comes up and over the roof with the Landau top. That was part of the Y76 package, as are the argent colored Super Sport wheels from factory with the beauty rings. This is one of the things that comes with the Y76 package. These are wrapped in newer Nexen tires, just put on last year, maybe 1,000 or 1,500 miles on them. They're in great shape. You can see we've got body side molding, wheel lip molding, rocker molding, window molding, door edge guards. And here's another part of that package. Dual chrome sport side mirrors. And they look really cool, both of them. Another little extra on the driver's side here. We've got body color keyed insets in the door handles, just for a slick look. The biggest part of the Y76 option package really was the fact that it got this cool Landau top with the opera window. That kind of slanted forward opera window with the fastback styling design and the Landau top really makes this car look great. A little flaw we've got here on the side, we always make mention of things like this, is there's some paint bubbling right here. And if you follow it back around to the rear, there's another bubble right there. We also noted that it looks to us like there could well be a bubble here, another bubble here. They're both kind of hard there, like paint is bubbled up. It's not crunchy or anything, but we believe it's probably bubbles under there in the paint. As we come around to the rear of the car, got that kind of, again, downward sloping fastback look to it. Really tall vertical tail lights. Those are Cutlass Supreme tail lights, again, part of the Y76 package. Another bright bumper with a rub guard on it. And here you can see Royal badging. Royal is Royal Oldsmobile in Charleston, West Virginia, where this vehicle was originally sold. And on the other side, you've got a typical Oldsmobile script and another Oldsmobile badge. There's one on each fender and one in the back. There are no Cutlass badges on this Cutlass, which is unique. Again, it's a Y76 car, which makes it one of not so many. I think there's about 11,000 of them made this way. Hidden gas fill. And while we're back here, we'll take a look in the trunk. It's pretty basic. All right, back here we've got rubber floor mats, carpeted floor mats, just a felt pad underneath of it. Super clean trunk pan. You can see we've got a factory jack, full-size spare, and a seat cover that the previous owner left behind because he didn't like to take the chance of getting those white seats inside dirty, so he used that as a preventative measure. Still got the original jacking instructions up on the trunk lid. Again, a very original car. It is a survivor and with supremely low miles on it. Passenger side of the car looks just as nice as the driver's side. Very sharp. Paint, again, in great quality. It's original paint from '75, but it is in great shape. Here's a little more of the issue from the other side. We believe these are bubbles underneath here. You can feel them at the bottom of the window. It's just those couple of spots, but they are there. Minor demerits, though, on such a cool car. I honestly have never seen a Cutlass of this genre with such low mileage on it as this one. And I've never seen another Y76 car before. And we get a lot of Cutlasses through here. So this one really does stand out. Now that I'm back up front, I'm going to pause briefly, get the hood open, and we're going to talk about what's underneath. And we are back under the hood of the 1975 Oldsmobile Cutlass S. And it is very clean and very stock underneath the hood of this car. At the center, we've got an Oldsmobile 350 cubic inch rocket V8. And that's topped off with a brand new quadrajet carburetor. Got a stock factory intake and that nice call out decal on the OEM air cleaner. Off to the left here, you can see that it is a factory AC car. All the components are there. Everything is all still hooked up, but it does not currently blow cold. We haven't investigated as to why, but everything's there in the system to make it all work. It is a power brake car, front disc, rear drum, and it's got a new master cylinder recently put on. Exhaust is cast manifolds going back to a new muffler and a single exit back at the passenger side rear. The car does have power steering, as one would expect on a big high-end car like this one from the day. And that V8 is mated up to a TH350. That's a turbo hydromatic 350 3-speed automatic transmission with a 10-bolt rear end and real freeway-friendly 256 rear gears. So it is a cruiser. It's got some torque to it. It's 170 horsepower, but it is meant to be a cruiser all the way. It has a Cadillac kind of ride feel. We have a driving video that'll be right after this, and you'll see just how it floats down the road. The interior looks like a time capsule back to 1975. A gorgeous interior, exceptionally well kept, all bone stock, everything, and man does it look good. Big, long white door cards in excellent condition. You can see the door cards are so long, they've got the ashtrays for the rear passengers on the door. Got a door pull strap, a small amount of discoloration right on the edge here of this armrest. And other than that, these door cards look like brand new. The driver's side has a toggle for the side mirror. And both of them have matching brown carpet to match what's inside the car as well. Now checking out these seats, they are in excellent condition. Nice styling to them. I'm sure they've never been recovered. They look like original seats, just pampered original seats. Back seat looks fabulous also. I noticed in the back one small amount of discoloration right back here. Other than that, I'm trying hard to find any flaws whatsoever on this whole interior, let alone the seats. Nice package tray in the back, super tight white vinyl headliner, working dome light. The carpet is brown nylon carpet from the factory, in excellent condition still. And again, we've got those two sets of floor mattress on the back. We've got rubber ones and cloth ones, and the carpet looks great. Crack-free saddle tan dash. Looks just like it did back in 1975. Looks great. You can see a couple of wood accent panels, wood grain accent panels on the dash. There's one over here where the wiper and light controls are, and another one over here where the climate controls and the stereo are. Driver's treated to a very nice steering wheel, part of that Y76 option package. It is a Cutlass Salon steering wheel, and you can see the stitching on the vinyl. It's not leather, it's just stitched vinyl, but it does look really sharp. And with a nice little Oldsmobile crest in the center, working horn. It is a stationary column, not a tilt, and it is a column shift, as you can see. Ahead of the driver, a speedometer, 17,130 actual miles on it right now. And you can see our shift indicators on that one. Over here, a gas gauge, and then lights for oil, generator, battery, and hot. Obviously, you don't want to see any of those come on, but no gauges for them. Over here, the climate control system does works fine. It's just that the air doesn't blow cold at the moment. Fan's strong, heat works. Stereo, I think this is probably the original stereo from the car. AM, FM, and 8-track. How 1970s is that? Time to go out to some flea markets and swap meets and find some 8-tracks to make this baby play. The stereo does sound good. It's got 2 speakers in the dash and 2 back on the rear package tray that sound real nice. The wipers work just as they should. I'll show you that when we fire the car up. In the glove box, we've got an old Rod Stewart 8-track, which unfortunately the tape's broken in it, so you can't put it in and play it. Otherwise, I'd play it for you. And an original owner's manual with a Oldsmobile paint combination chart, which is really cool. This car also comes with an original sales brochure, a copy of the original window sticker, and a letter from the brother of the man who bought the car new, who owned it all the way until 2010 when he died. What a good looking car. And out on the road, just a perfect cruiser. Smooth ride, handles the bumps like they were nothing. It's like floating on a cloud. Let's go ahead and fire this car up. Nice, quiet running, smooth car. It's not muscly, it's not loud, not meant to be. Nice, smooth, even acceleration. I'll show you the wipers here. And it'll turn on that. You hear that fan start cranking? Now the stereo.
SRT, red eye, red key.
Stereo works great, sounds good. What a pleasure of a car. I've never seen one with quite such little mileage on it come through here, especially not one with a Y76 option package on it and those cool old Dymo tags on the fenders and on the trunk lip. Let's give that engine a listen close up. Smooth as silk. It's like a sewing machine. And back in the back, nice and subdued. Folks, if you've got any questions about this 1975 Oldsmobile Cutlass S with only 17,000 actual miles on it, give us a call. Here at Cruisin Classics in Columbus, our number is 614-276-7355. We're happy to help with any questions you got about this ride or any other in stock. We can help you get financing on it through a couple of companies that specialize in classic car loans, and we can hook you up with a transporter to get it from our garage to your garage in an enclosed carrier. Again, we're at Cruisin Classics, 614-276-7355. Remember to like, share, subscribe. We appreciate you joining us today. But don't go away. Stay tuned, because coming up right next, we're going to take this out on the road and give it a test drive.
All right, everyone, welcome back to the driving portion on this 1975 Oldsmobile Cutlass. We're going to go ahead and get on the road here and show you guys that this is a running and driving vehicle. Right off the bat, I can tell you that this car is a dream to drive. I'm going to try not to do a whole lot of talking in the video. That way you guys can listen to the car. We're going to do our normal brake test right up here. Car's up to about 30 miles an hour. Not going to slam on the brakes, but hands free. Doesn't pull any which way or pulsate. Nice smooth stopping. Also nice smooth acceleration. You can barely hear this car shift into gears. Go ahead and give it a nice quarter to half throttle here. Very smooth acceleration. Not a powerhouse by any means, but it'll definitely get out of its own way. As you can see, this car has just 17,129 actual miles, which is pretty awesome for a car for 1975. And it looks like we're going to get stopped at the red light again. Go ahead and throw that indicator on. It's a nice Saturday morning here, so not a whole lot of traffic, which is good. As you all know, these roads up here are just really bad, and this car is handling and taking it like a dream. Still going to slow down for these train tracks up here, as they are pretty rough. This is about where I'm going to wrap up the video. We appreciate all the views and all the feedback that we get from here. Be sure to give this video a like and push that subscribe button. If you have any questions about this car or any other cars in our inventory, give us a call. Our number here at Cruisin Classics is 614-276-7355. Thank you again. We'll be back with something else cool.